neutralize their energon cores. Roll out.
Whoops.
Optimus, this is Jetfire. Do you copy? You got a squadron of Decepticon Seekers headed your way. I couldn't stop them all.
Roger that.
And yeah, when he gets back to the Ark, he discovers all the Autobots strung up like corpses at a butcher's shop. And Optimus, well, he can only find his head. And then he runs into Megatron, so yes. They established a repertoire pretty early. Megatron was now under the leadership of Shockwave, and none too happy about it, of course. So, well,
this will do just fine.
Oh. And he figured he'd just crush Ratchet, and Ratchet did try to fight back, but what can he really do against with just surgical tools against one of the most powerful Transformers ever made? Turned out to be not much.
Optimus, inbound Decepticon Seekers. Think you can take them out with the gun emplacements?
Understood, Jetfire. Autobots, man the turrets.
But it turned out he could trick Megatron instead, and told him about the Dinobots and how they had defeated Shockwave earlier, and even showed him some doctored footage of the event, so to give Ratchet the opportunity to go out and find the Dinobots.
Focus fire on that ship, Autobots.
Focus fire! Oops.
Nice shooting, Optimus. Air Raid and I have control of the skies now.
Thanks, Jetfire. We need to get to the Decagon fast. Are the Iacon speedways still drivable?
From the sky, they look barely usable, but you can try. Good luck, Optimus. With Zeta Prime gone, we're all looking to you now.
I'll do my best. Autobots, roll out!
Eee! So cool. But yeah, he got out and managed to find the Dinobots, and even though they attacked him early on, he managed to convince them that he was a friend. And so he arranged, well, Ratchet pretty much expected that Megatron would be backstabbing them, and he warned the Dinobots of that same fact as well. I feel like I missed something. I should have had a battle pistol. Oh well. So they laid a trap for Megatron as well, even though, well, he wasn't worried.
I call that projectile therapy.
I mean, he's Megatron, what could they do against him? And it's true the Dinobots were all defeated by him. So, though they did leave him at the edge of a cliff, so Ratchet figured he'd just push him over. Suicide charge. And that didn't go quite according to plan. Megatron had a solid footing. Ew. I like the battle pistol. Yeah, I'm gonna need speed here. So he just bounced off Megatron though because
Oh no! Was that Soundwave? Optimus, that was Soundwave!
yep, it was Soundwave. But whoa, ow.
Thermodetonation probes. Target Iacon Highway.
Whee!
Damage report. Is anyone hurt?
Nothing you can't fix.
Bumblebee, it wouldn't kill you to exercise caution.
I might kill him to don't. Yeah, it didn't work, but it turned out that the cliff he was standing on was a bit fragile. So his weight plus the added force of Ratchet's failed charge meant that he basically cracked off and he plunged towards the snowy depths below. And it might have actually crushed him, but he transformed into his gun form to basically minimize the impact. Oh, whoa.
We've got to get back to the speedway.
And that worked of a sort. He wasn't crushed at least, though he ended up in stasis lock and stuck in his gun form for a while. It was actually found by a human, which led to a fairly interesting story where the human was using him to conduct crimes and such. Eek. But yeah, Ratchet and the Dinobots made their way back to the Ark, where Soundwave had now moved everything over to a new... well, everything he wanted at least over to the Autobot base, which basically included Optimus's head, which he believed to still contain the creation matrix, even though he had transferred that to Spitewit Wiki, who was having some problems with headaches and the likes because of it. But there was still enough left for him to construct the Constructicons and give them life.
There's the exit!
Hee. Poor guy.
More ammo. Excellent.
Yep. So yeah, it then turned out that little weenie Ratchet, well, he's not exactly a weenie, he's just not very combat capable outside of this game, turned out to become the savior of the Autobots.
You may rejoice, citizens of Iacon. Your new ruler, Megatron, has arrived. No longer will you be plagued by the burdens of freedom and choice. Henceforth, my will is the only guidance you shall require. Embrace the Decepticon way and reap its rewards, or resist and...
I think I was about to say feel my wrath there.
Alert! Autobots detected. Destroy them.
Well, that's another callback to the animated series, really, where Shockwave could just create energon cubes from his chest and, well, allow them to be filled up with energy. Like, he'd create the empty cubes and then they'd fill them up, and I'm not honestly sure if energon really works that way, but I guess it was an easy way to... an easy way to show an image of what was going on. So much stuff. It's not money in this game though. As for Bumblebee...
This is Ironhide. There's a huge faction of Decepticons massing outside the Decagon's main gate.
Take out as many as you can. I need a pathway cleared.
Understood. And Optimus, glad to see you finally stepped up.
Just doing what needs to be done, Ironhide.
Yeah, well, just try not to get us all shot to pieces.
Doing what needs to be done, yes. That does seem to be the theme of the Autobots this time. Ah, I missed an overshield. Blast it. Yeah, Bumblebee, he was never much of a fighter either. I don't think he had a weapon in the original series at all, neither animated nor comics. But he can of course use the same weapons as everyone else here.
Way to weaponize Dark Energon.
Dark Energon?
Dark Energon is the source of these crystals. I've read the stories, but to see it for real.
Dark Energon? I thought that was the stuff of legend.
Well, clearly not, Ratchet. Clearly not. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Bumblebee didn't have a weapon at all, and he was basically just...
Decepticon war machine. I've seen these in the archives. They're used to dispense Dark Energon.
Yeah, he was mainly a scout. Like... Well, like the time when he discovered the secret of... the secret of how Devastator transformed. But he was also the main human liaison. Like, I think they kinda intended it that since he was small and weak compared to the others, he had a better understanding what it was like to be small and weak, and therefore had a better interaction with the humans. I believe that's insta-death, so I'd rather not touch it directly. So yeah, he was the main contact person for Spike, Buster, Sparkplug, and Blackrock and others. And if you're wondering who Blackrock is, well, I'm not going to bring that up now, but feel free to ask in the comment section, and I'll bring it up later.
Oh yeah! We got it down now! Bring on the rest of them!
That's the spirit, Bumblebee. Autobots, to the Decagon!
That's the spirit. Yep.